Alrighty, guys. It is July 9th, first day of Powell's Testimony in the books. Really boring. I watched some of it. Same old pandering from Democrats of corporate greed, and then pandering from Republicans that it's Biden's spending that's causing all the inflation and housing shortages and nothing's affordable and all that sort of stuff. I do have strong opinions on that, but nevertheless, it's all to be expected. It's just what politicians do. It's like a game of hot potato to all of them. Now, I realize I didn't explain the title of the previous video. The previous video was titled 17% of stocks in the S&P 500 outperformed the index, and that's pretty shocking. And that's over the last 30 days. So I saw that article yesterday, thought, dang, wow, I mean, I'm not really all that surprised. It seriously feels like it's been that way for 2 years straight. But yeah, so make of that what you will. Okay, so then tomorrow, I think, is the last day of Powell testifying, and I could really care less. Hopefully we can get this all over with here sooner than later. So let's jump into the trading day. What happened? So let's go through kind of the plan. The plan wasn't really to do anything, just because of all the volatility and stuff that I suspected would happen. And sure enough, it did. It was like an entire day of unexpected stuff. So I just kind of sat back. There is one thing I did. Well, a couple, but we'll go over that. So first of all, let's just go through the positions that we're in. I'll save silver for last because it's something I did. Financial ETF, sector ETF. Came right up to resistance, right around 42, sold off right as I would expect it to. Now, some of these... so anyways, what calls are these? Where is it? Of course, I don't have which ones are written down. I probably do on like a different sheet. I should start organizing these better. I have so many now since I started these videos. I do one for each day. Oh, jeez. Okay, this might be it. Yeah, this is probably it. Okay, so September 20th, so 39 days. Oh no, September 20th, 74 days to expiration, $39 strike price. $3.20. And those are currently $4.19. However, I suspect after hours shenanigans with the pricing. Again, super strong day for financials, and then just got sold off pretty hard towards the end of the day. Felt like just like flip-flop day of everything. Dow Jones, here's another good example. So great morning. Oh, horrible morning. NASDAQ was strong. Dow Jones super weak. and then it rallied, obviously, only to just be sold super hard. So, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the way that this is acting. But so long as, let's see, United Health. God, just get this out of that index already. It's so stupid. I have no opinion on this. This is something I would never touch, though, It's below all the moving averages. It's just, I don't get it. Goldman Sachs, really strong day. What else is big in that index? Caterpillar. Ooh, this does not look good. Amgen. That looks sweet. This looks very, very good. What else is in there? I don't know. Maybe Nike. Oh, man. That should have been in a capitulation section. That's insane, actually. Jeez. So anyways, Dow Jones calls 38 days to expiration, $390 strike price, $7.90 is where I started the position. Those calls are trading at $8.72. So, yeah, still in them. Let's see this on the weekly chart. Yeah, I don't have an opinion other than it's uptrending. Yeah. Yeah. Clearly strength has been sold. All right, moving on. Robinhood, strong morning for Robinhood. Look at this, closed 2.3% up. Again, look at this morning, all the way, bam. At one point, this was probably like 5% up or something, 4%, something, maybe 5, I don't know. And then just got slammed again. It's just funny how it was like that for most everything I was in today. But anyways, decent day, I guess. I think that had a lot to do with Bitcoin being fairly strong today. So, yeah, so, all right, moving on. So, Robinhood. So, Robinhood, 77 days to expiration, $20 strike price, $4.08. And those contracts are currently at $4.38. Amazon. I see, here's another flip-flopper of a day. So this was acting super strong. Really strong. I thought, hey, that was it. There was the shakeout, boom, really strong, and then just got slammed into the close, So anyways, really don't like this here. Price action's really weird. I wonder if there's too many eyes on this, I wonder if it's getting pretty crowded. It very well could be. All I see is talk about Amazon. So still in those, $200 strike price, 31 days to expiration, $10.35. Those are currently at $8.92. 31, yeah, this is, man. It still looks great, don't get me wrong. It still looks great. And it is kind of starting to roll over. I'm talking very short term here. You know, it still looks phenomenal. Let's see on the weekly chart. Yeah, so broke out, came back. One really good strong week, and it's trying to continue. So yeah, whatever. Let's see what's up with the volume. Nice good volume on the way out. Love to see that. Bam bam. So still looks fine. Amazon. L3 Harris. L3 Harris basically flat on the day. Still in that position. Started that at, wow, for average cost basis of $219.77. Still in this one. Silver. Oh wait, I said I would wait for that one till the end. Devon Energy. I never even really pay attention to this one. I'll probably just get out of this one. Probably take the loss in that one and just get out. Yeah, I'll probably just sell this tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Is it worth having money tied up in this? Probably not. Well, on the weekly chart, it does look a lot better. Ooh, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings on that one. Jeez, that really got sold off at the end of the day. So, anyways, where do I start that position? It's just a starter position. Doesn't, it's whatever. $47.85. Okay. Goldman Sachs. Still in this one. Equity position. $459.13. I started it right here. And really strong day. But, again, strength's just been getting sold. But I'll give it a break. Jerome Powell's testifying today. Still have equity position in Robinhood as well. $22.07. Okay, so now we'll go over to silver. I added the silver position today. What time? 10:50. So let's see what it looked like at 10:50 in the morning Pacific time. Right here. Right here. Whoop. Had it right there. For the same contracts. September 20th, 27 strike price, 73 days to expiration. I added to the position at $2.14 for those contracts. So that brings the cost basis of the position down to $2.16. And those are currently at $2.15. So yeah. Why did I add to this? Well, I like how this was supported again 2 days in a row. It's got some sort of little cup dealio going on, right? Little cup. Certainly nowhere near any sort of extreme levels. Let's see how gold's looking. Gold looks good. Yeah, it certainly looks good. I mean, again, if this can get moving higher, this is going to go, it could go for a very long time. I mean, this has been consolidating since, we'll say here, that was this, we'll call it here. Three months, two months, say about 2 months. So that's always good. Gold, silver looks good. Some of the precious metals miners stocks are looking good, right? They're moving pretty good. So that's typically a good sign for the underlying commodity. Let's take a look at a couple of them. Let's see what's going on. Let's look at a silver one. CDE. Yep. Broke out of this nice long consolidation. Let's look at another silver one. EKK. EXK. Whoop. XK. Yep. Right. Uptrending. It's decent. Let's look at one more. Pass. Yeah, it's whatever. Right? I mean, they're not falling. Right? Moving up. Let's look at a couple gold ones. KJC. Clearly in an uptrend. Not at any extreme levels. Cup with handle and a continuation. How long was this? A month. Yeah. Cool. Good amount of time. AEM. I haven't looked at this one for a long time. AEM. Yeah, right up here at resistance. But again, nice uptrend. Okay, that's all we'll look at. So, yeah, they look good. Any other ones? Oh, copper stocks. Whatever. Moving on. Now we'll go over to futures. I didn't really do anything, really. I did one. Yeah. Dow Jones. It was like right here. So, let's see. At 11:38. Oh yeah. So as this was kind of getting supported, I went long here at 39, and then only for it to just get absolutely blasted. I wanted to see what it was going to do around this 620 level, and if it would have sold off through this level, I would have got out. It did not. So then I'm thinking, okay, I'm way less bullish on where this is going to go. My original price target for this would have been up in this area, past up here, somewhere in this area. But since it kind of failed here, I thought, all right, well, it's probably 645. So that would have been right here, 645. So then I put my sell target at 44 and got out right here. So that was like a 20-minute, holding that one. And I think that was while NASDAQ was doing good too. It's around 1150 or something. Let's see. Oh, I have it written down. 1138. Yeah, see? Yeah, it was all like in this whole area. I'm like, hello, come on. Catch up. See what the Russell 2000 was doing around that time. Yeah, I mean, right around that time it was also moving up. Which, I mean, got slammed after. But anyways, so got out. Right here. So that is 7 ticks. That's $35 a contract. I did not add to this down here. I thought about it. But I didn't. I thought, this is a loser. I don't want to add to this. And not to mention, I just kind of a volatile day, so. So that was it for futures. That's it. That's all. Nothing exciting there. Man, towards the end of the day, it was like ridiculous swings in here that were so weird. It would be like it was just, it's really weird. Moving from like up here to down here, up there. So anyways, let's see how NASDAQ looks. Wow. Right there, right at definitely some sort of psychological level. Let's see. Meta looks good. Amazon looks, fine. It's in an uptrend. Google, let's see what Google looks like these days. Good, it's in an uptrend. I don't really like this price action today. But not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Microsoft, I think Microsoft was down today. Wow. That's way more than when I was looking at this thing. Yeah, I mean, I pull back here, if NASDAQ for all these stocks would be totally normal. Video looks good. AMD right into resistance here. Yeah, this one kind of took off without me. But I do really like trading options in AMD, so we will. Same with Uber. Let's see about Uber. Yeah, see. This looks good. But I think this is worth being kind of more patient as a 50-day moving average starts catching up. Because, where do you call this? Where would you get out? The risk to reward here is, wouldn't it be good enough for me? Because, I mean, shoot, it could move all the way down here and still be totally healthy. So, anyways. Let's look at the Russell 2000. When the heck is this thing going to catch up? I think this is only going to catch up when Powell cuts rates. That's the only time. There's like 40%, I forget what it was. I've said it in a previous video when I looked this up, but it's like 40% of these companies in the Russell 2000 are exposed to short-term debt and are very, interest rate sensitive. Whereas like Microsoft isn't, right? Or Apple isn't. So it's kind of like, on the surface you think, well, this market makes no sense, but it does. It definitely does. Because, I mean, those companies are performing awesome. And have the least amount of exposure to short-term debt. So, I mean, AI. Let's see what Avago is doing. They issued debt today. And I don't blame them. I mean, look at this. My goodness. Or Avago, Broadcom. That's just how I remember it. I have no idea why. Where is it? I saw it today. Oh, look at this. Yellen was in here. Extremely effective. Man, I'm sure she would say, oh, it sucked. Broadcom issues $5 billion in debt to fund VMware acquisition. Oh, I have that pulled up for another segment. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, things look good. We're in a bull market, whatever. Let's look at some bank stuff. JP Morgan looks sweet. Look at this chart. This is beautiful. This is like Goldman Sachs. These banking charts look really good, and we'll go over as to why this is kind of confusing and why I don't let my opinion get in the way here in a second. Yeah, Goldman Sachs. I mean, look at these charts. Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. Whoa, is this about to break out to an all-time high? Nope. But when was this? 2017. Yeah, this looks really good. What else? Bank of America, this looks fine. This is a weekly chart. Clearly resistance here, that's for sure. Right where it's at. What else is in there? What am I missing? Citi. Yeah, wow. Bank stocks had very strong days today. But yeah, see, this is like right into resistance as well. I mean, but so is XLF. So, I mean, clearly that's resistance. So I guess none of this is unexpected. Okay, so let's move on to everybody's favorite segment, capitulation and elation. So we'll start with capitulation. Some bank in China. I can't pronounce it. Jiangxi. Jiangxi. That might be it, actually. Jiangxi, Bank of China, is bankrupt. Also, in researching that, I found out that there's 40 other banks are also failed and have been absorbed by larger banks. People in China are freaking out because they can't get their money. Saw those videos. That's fantastic. This man's crazy. Such a bummer. Why? Well, real estate. The only thing that these people in China have been able to make money on is real estate. And we could go totally into this as to why and how the bubble began. But I'll keep it brief. During China's one-child policy, over the years, there was a lopsided amount of men to women. So, in order to attract, a wife, they basically required real estate, that the guy has real estate. And so that fueled an insane bubble of all these ghost cities, not a single person living there, no electricity. I'm sure you guys have seen all these videos and documentaries on this, but if not, I mean, just full on ghost cities. No electricity, nothing, no elevators, just a shell of a building. And these poor people are taking on generations of debt, to finance a house or an apartment that doesn't even have like a window, or it's just crazy. So eventually that would burst. That has. I think this isn't any breaking news. I mean, this has been developing for like a year or two. At least 2, something like that. What's going on with Chinese stocks is, I mean, they haven't been able to make any money in equities ever. I mean, look, this is insane. So where else are you putting your money? Real estate, right? That's the only thing over there. Real estate prices have dropped substantially over there, and caused his bank to fail and a bunch of other ones. So that is something to continue to watch, because commercial real estate here in the States is also bad. And China and just banks in general are very interconnected. So, that's something to watch for. Now, with that being said, why was today such a strong day for the S&P 500 financial sector ETF? Couldn't tell you. Don't know. I really don't know. And why? It doesn't matter. Fact is, it did perform well. Regional banking also performed very nicely. Let's see. Bonds. Oh, wow. Nice close there. That was good. Yeah, same thing here. Hanging on. Man, these just need to hang on, So that's the capitulation. Now over to elation. The other 493. Set to grow more than the Magnificent Seven. So that would be sweet. That's wild. It's outperformed the S&P 500 very substantially. And the equal weighted S&P 500 is just, barely moved, huh? My goodness. So if this guy is right, Q2 is expected to be the first EPS growth quarter for the other 493 since Q4 of 2022. Wow, see, I had no clue. That would be huge. Whereas growth for the Magnificent Seven is expected to slow for the second straight quarter and again into Q3. Not for Nvidia, I doubt it. But maybe all the other ones, I guess I could see that. So, let's see. Who is this? Who's saying this? Some analyst from Bank of America? Don't know him. But that doesn't matter. So, yeah. Well, sweet. I'm in a defense contractor stock. L3 Harris. Let's look at Booz Allen. This one's certainly the leader. See, I was looking at more of a company that is makes weapons and stuff and equipment. So that's why I chose L3 Harris. Plus their CEO has been around and been in this industry forever. So, if there's anyone that could pull it off in this type of environment, I'm sure he could. So, anyways, that's it. Plan for tomorrow. Not really do anything. We'll see what happens with Devon. And I'll probably get out of this one. Silver. I probably won't add to it. Unless it's another day like this, then I could. Yeah, if we got another good supporting day, then I could keep adding to it. Goldman Sachs, Dow Jones. Jeez. Man. I'm going to have to figure this one out here pretty soon because there's 38 days to expiration. And once you get down below 30, the time decay does really start to kick in. So you've really got to have the underlying move. It'd be cool if the Russell 2000 could break out of this dealio. Because I would love to go long. But I mean, you could. I could see it with like a stop loss at like 198. But again, I mean, there's so many better setups, right? You know, why force it if you don't have to? So, anyways, that's it. Later.